Hey everyone, this is Capricorn. Today I want to discuss why love is not enough for a Capricorn. Now I know how that sounds. That doesn't sound really good. Now Capricorns do like to be in love. We like all the mushy things, all of the lovey-dovey things, despite what anyone has to say. We do prefer to be in long-lasting relationships. We do prefer to be in love with only one person, of course. But honestly, it takes more for a Capricorn to stay in a relationship than love. There are a few things that a Capricorn will require from the person who we are dating. And of course, the things that we are requiring are also things that we are able to contribute to the relationship. So we feel like at the end of the day, it shouldn't be that hard to be able to give these things on top of the love that is already there. Okay, so the first thing that a Capricorn needs more than love will definitely be grace. Capricorns, along with a partner, are not always going to get things right every single time. No one is perfect at the end of the day, and no relationship is perfect at the end of the day. We tend to mess up from time to time. Everything is not always going to go as planned, and everything is not always going to be perfect. So having grace within your relationship with a Capricorn, in any relationship that you have, is a huge must. We need the person who we are going to be in a relationship with to be able to admit when they are wrong and don't dwell on things. Don't keep bringing things up constantly that has happened in the past, throwing things in our face and doing things that are just not becoming of a healthy relationship. We need someone who is not going to constantly hold grudges after a disagreement, and somebody who is not able to have a disagreement because it happens, but having somebody who is not able to come back and talk about what went wrong and what possibly could be done for the future is a huge thing for a Capricorn. Capricorns are not going to want to be in a relationship where we feel like our partner is not mature enough to come to us and have that wisdom to be able to solve issues within our relationship. And honestly, when it comes to these type of situations, love is not enough to hold a relationship together. If you truly love someone, you are not going to carry around unresolved resentment without confronting what the issue really is. And that is what a Capricorn is seeking. We want to be able to have open communication with our partner. We don't want to leave things undone and just unresolved and not be with somebody who is not mature enough to be able to say, I'm sorry, I did something wrong, when you are actually wrong. Because everything I'm saying, like I said earlier, Capricorns are able to do as well. And if the Capricorn that you are with are not doing these things, then maybe you should reevaluate your whole relationship. Because just because I'm talking about Capricorns doesn't mean that I think that Capricorns are always 100% right. We are all different in our own ways. We were all raised differently. We all have our own personalities outside of just being Capricorns. So no, Capricorns are not always right, but it's up to you to discern when it's time to leave, when it's time to stay, and when things can actually be worked out. So yeah. At the end of the day, we are seeking partners who are able to talk things through and don't bring up those old arguments at later dates, because honestly, that is just going to tick a Capricorn off. So the next thing that a Capricorn needs, in addition to love, is definitely stability. This is possibly the number one thing that we need along with our love. Capricorns need the stability. We thrive off of knowing that we have a person who is going to just thrive and be consistent with us. Consistency is extremely important for a Capricorn, and stability equals consistency for a lot of us. We need to know that we can go through any storm with you without you wavering or running for the hills. We don't want things to get hard one day and then we notice that you just jump ship or you're too afraid to stick things out and work things through. That is not the type of long-lasting relationship that a Capricorn is seeking. We just need to know that you are unwavering in your thoughts and in your actions and in your emotions. Capricorns are honestly looking at you to see if your actions are matching up with what you're saying. And if we notice that what you're saying is not matching up with your actions, you're saying that you're able to stick things out, you're saying that you're here for the long run, but as soon as things get hard, you jump ship, and then maybe you try to come back. No, Capricorns are not going for that one single bit. You definitely need to know that you are not just going to flow with the wind, like you're here one day and then you're gone the next. No. Because once you are gone, stay gone. Capricorns are not going to let you come in and out of our life like a revolving door. We're not going to put up with that one single bit. So that stability is definitely important to us. And it is something that we honestly need in addition to our love. If we let you into our space and we're trusting you and we are just compromising, and which is a big deal for a Capricorn, we just expect you to be solid and to be able to stand firm beside us no matter what. And there's honestly nothing else that we will accept. This is one of the most important things for any relationship with the Capricorn to thrive. You have to be stable. You have to provide some sort of stability. And it's not always financial. Like I said, most of the things I'm talking about in this category is not even having to do with financial, but it's just being able to stand solid and to stand firm beside us, no matter what, even if it is financial, but being able to stand firm and stand strong right beside us, no matter what, is what we are seeking, and the stability that we are actually craving. And if you're not able to provide that stability to a Capricorn, then honestly, we would just rather be alone. We are definitely a sign who is not afraid of being alone and being with ourselves. We are not afraid of that. And that is one of the great things about being a Capricorn, because no matter what, we can always find something to occupy our time. And that is something that we know for a fact. There is always something that can be done or something that we can do to occupy our time. And so being alone is not a scary thought to most Capricorns. And if you are not being a stand-up person and you're just being a fly-by-night person, then we would just much rather sleep well at night knowing that we don't have that burden of having you in our lives on our shoulders. And so it actually works out perfectly if you are not going to be stable and have that grace and everything that I'm talking about in this video to just let a Capricorn go. Let the relationship go if you're not able to provide these things and be an honest and stand-up person. And the next thing that a Capricorn needs, along with our love, will definitely have to be effort. No relationship can thrive without effort. First off, you have to be willing to put that effort into your relationship to actually make it work. It takes work to actually make a good relationship. No relationship is perfect. No human is perfect. And so it takes that time and that care and that effort in order to make a long-lasting, healthy relationship. It doesn't happen overnight. And Capricorns want to be in a relationship where we feel like we are appreciated and valued. As much as we want to be alone sometimes and we love our alone time, we also crave that quality time from our partner. We want to know that they are actually thinking about us throughout the day. We actually want to know that they love us and care about us. These are really the basic things that every relationship that a Capricorn is in require. We are not as reserved as some people think. Now, to the public eye, I can get why some people think this way, but not everyone gets that softer side of Capricorn, that mushy side of a Capricorn. So Capricorns, when we are in deep committed relationships, we want that deep conversation with that person, and we love physical touch. That is what a Capricorn just loves, and that is the effort that we want to see. We love all things mushy and touchy-feely when it comes to our romantic relationships. And without it, there is honestly no relationship for us. And the last thing that a Capricorn needs along with our love is definitely some type of evolution. Capricorns want to see that our relationship is evolving into something beautiful. We are definitely not in the business of wasting our time. So seeing this growth will be extremely important for us. We want to see our growth as a couple as well as our growth as individuals, because we are individuals at the end of the day, even when we are in relationships. Never forget that. But overall ambition is extremely important, and it's something that we need when it comes to relationships. We want you to have your own things going on. We want you to be thriving towards something great. Now, I'm not saying that you have to have your life all perfectly planned out. No. But we definitely want to see you working towards a goal and working to just bettering yourselves. And that is what I mean by evolving. Capricorns want to see that our relationship is evolving with you and that you are evolving as an individual. All right, so down below, I want to know what you guys think about this topic. I think it's a very interesting topic. What are some things that you need along with your love? And for you, is love enough to have a long-lasting relationship? I really want to hear what you guys have to say down below. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and you'll be sure to hear from me soon. All right, bye-bye.